So the seemingly nonstop flood of migrants stretching resources to the max. It got so bad at a border town in Arizona. Border Patrol had to shut down several checkpoints further north and reassign the agents there to help process thousands of new arrivals. Chris Clem, retired Yuma Sector Border Patrol Chief, the new epicenter of the crisis. You're in Lukeville, Arizona. Chris, good morning to you. Nice to see you again, by the way. Always good to have you on. So Bill Malusian's down there yesterday. Yeah, he pops up yesterday with Dane and me, and he describes, as the sun's coming up, hundreds, maybe it was thousands, of single adult males from all over the world. Then he rolls this video of a hole in the wall, and they just come flooding in. And at the very end of the line, there's a smuggler, black hat, black face, throws his hands up in the air and salutes and walks away. We've asked you to make sense of this all the time, Chris. We can't. Can you?
Yeah. Now, there's no making sense of this. This is 3 years running of what we're dealing with down here. You know, just like you reported and what Bill reported, what you're seeing right behind me, this is military-age single adult males, mostly single adult males. We just had about 8 Syrian nationals come across. There's people from all over, you know, the world showing up here, right here in Lukeville. And just like you mentioned in the beginning of this segment, you know, resources are so stretched so thin that they've had to shut down ports of entry. Border Patrol's had to reassign operations to come down here and address this. And look, this is just reminiscence of what I dealt with the last 2 years in Yuma. So again, we are continuing this the same uncontrolled, unregulated, illegal immigration, and something needs to happen. Washington needs to get this right. It's getting old real fast.
Yeah, it is. I was looking at a map, and if you take a road to get to Tucson from where you are right now, I think you got to drive 150 miles. You went to Yuma, it's like 175 miles. But here is the Tucson sector border encounters this year compared to last year. You're up 140% so far in 2023. You're up 187% a year ago. We got time. We've got time to meet or match that number, unfortunately. Lindsey Graham questioning why Democrats in the administration have had this policy.
You clearly, as a party, do not want to change the policies that are attracting so many people. It's inhumane. Given the threats that exist in the world, it's exceedingly dangerous to have lost control of your border. Or are they incompetent, or they want it this way, the Biden administration? I think there are a lot of smart people in the Biden administration. They want it this way.
Do you agree with him? And if so, can you explain that, Chris?
Yeah, I mean, at first, you know, we thought it was incompetence. They just didn't know what they were doing. But the fact that we were into year 3 and it's been, you know, something that was told by us or to us that this was unsustainable, well, they figured out a way to sustain this. So it's got to be deliberate. Look, we're just coming off the heels of the FBI director saying the threats that they're seeing are unmatched compared to things years past. We've got all this traffic coming over here. You see it right behind me. You see the people, the massive humanity, the trash that's left behind. Look, we're in a national park. This is just coming every day. And I mean, look, our numbers overnight, I think we're 10,000 on the southwest border. We're holding over 20,000 people. I mean, when is this going to end? And I'm glad that lawmakers are getting together to do something about issues impacting Washington, D.C. When are they going to get together and hold each other accountable to do something right here on the border? Because these border states are having to deal with this every day, and it's taking a toll.
I get it.
And take care of our agents.
Chris, I just want to go back to this guy shrugging and saluting to our camera. This week. Is he technically on U.S. property because he's standing at that wall?
Well, you know, the wall is slightly on the U.S. soil. If he's standing there, yeah, he's on. If he's touching the wall, he's on U.S. soil.
Anyone ever thought about grabbing him?
Well, you know what? They could if the agents were there, but they're too tied up having to do this humanitarian service down here. They're doing a great job. It's frustrating to them. I know that. I've been there, done that. I feel for the agents and their families who are supporting them. That's why, look, we've got to get the executive branch, got to get a legislative branch to get together and get this fixed because, you know, look, Americans are paying the price.
We'll see in an election year whether or not that changes. Chris Clem, nice to see you as always, sir. Good luck down there.
You got it.
Thank you. I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.